So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Champions League match reaction. Galatasaray 3, Manchester United 3. How on earth we've got to this point and that end score, I will never know. How on earth going 2-0 up in the first 20 minutes, which we have done in previous Champions League games, so I thought we would have learnt from it, going 2-0 up in the first 20 minutes, with Garnacho scoring a beautiful goal. Bruno Fernandes's goal was absolute filth. 2-0 up in dreamland. Then they get a goal back. We'll talk about Andre Onana very soon. Don't get me started on Andre Onana. We'll get to that soon. I assure you of that. But then you go 3-1 up. When the pressure's on, it's hostile in there. The place is a cauldron. It's toxic. The atmosphere is crazy. And when they're losing, it's even worse. So then again, to get another goal and quiet them down at 3-1, I thought, you know what? Maybe this time we can hold on. 60th minute, we get the third goal. Surely now, be responsible for yourself. Have some game management. Learn from previous games. And then 3-2 comes in what I can only describe one of the worst mistakes from a goalkeeper I've ever seen. Andre Onana makes world-class saves, and then straight after that, he doesn't look like a keeper. That second goal, go and watch it. Sunday league keepers are saving that. Maybe both the goals, even the first one, which I think he should definitely be doing better at. But the second one, Jesus Christ, save the ball, Onana. It's so hit and miss. And I said it in the preview. Big games. He doesn't turn up. Every single player had a responsibility tonight. Be at your best. Don't make silly mistakes. And then you get 2 from Andre Onana. It's unbelievable because I've just mentioned it. Surely these players would have learnt before. Big game going to Turkey. You're 3-1 up. 3-1 in Turkey. We've never won there. I think we've never scored a goal in Istanbul against them. We're 3-1 up. We've done that 3 times. And we have the lead. Have some game management. I would have kept on Amrabat. Alongside Kobe Mainu. Just so you can use Kobe more forward. Where he's a lot better. The Amrabat sub I wasn't too sure of. But it's just simple things in the game. At this level, you deserve that. When you can't see out a 3-1, you deserve that. You deserve to go out of this Champions League. We deserve to go out. Look at the Bayern game. Look at the Copenhagen game. Look at the Galatasaray game at home. It's Champions League football, and you're playing like that. You're playing kids football. Look at our scores. I think the Bayern one was like 4-3. Copenhagen won 4-3. Galatasaray won 3-2 at Old Trafford or something like that. This one 3-0. We're not in school. We're not on a kids break. It's not crazy football. You've got to have some tactics in there. You've got to have a way to see out these games. You've got to see a way to defend better. It's just not good enough. It's not. And I don't want to get angry about it. I don't. But at this level, demands are high. The demands are really high. And if you want to go further in this competition, you got to be better. You have to be better and have more about you. But this group of players just don't. They don't. Yes, we've been good recently. Yes, we've kept a lot of clean sheets. Yes, performances, results are improving. But, at 2-0, I was thinking, in dreamland. But I had a little bit about me of deja vu. A little bit about me. I wasn't getting too excited. I wasn't. I was praying not for nothing silly. I was praying for nothing silly because I've seen it before. And then it just get it back in my face. I get it back in my face and I see it all again. And oh my God, those last 20 minutes, if you were a neutral, I don't think you'll see a better game all season. It was ends to end. I was loving it, but I was hating it. And I was just thinking, how? Seeing the chances Palestri had, Martial, Fernandes, McTominay, Anthony, everyone on that pitch had a chance in the last 20 minutes and we couldn't put it away. And that could be the difference between qualifying from this Champions League group and being eliminated. And now what we have to do, we have to go play Bayern at home, not go to Germany, play Bayern at home at Old Trafford, beat them, which I don't think we're going to do, but we have to beat them at Old Trafford and hope that Galatasaray and Copenhagen draw. I think that's the only way we can go through, because tonight was a massive, massive game. And at 2-0, I just had a little bit of hope, but I said it at half-time. We were really going to see what these players were going to be about, or are about. Because at that half-time, we knew surely the players knew what to expect. And even more hostile crowd in the second half, getting on them, whistling at the players every single second they're on the ball. They're going to expect Galatasaray players to be on it and respond to that atmosphere. Surely they expected that. By watching what I saw, I thought they did when we got that third goal. We quieted them down again. They've got Garnacho in the first half. Shush them. My guy, Garnacho's the real deal. He is the real deal for us. Bruno Fernandes, that goal was filth. 3-1 McTominay, great goal. Great play. That's all about hold up the ball, keep calm, keep responsible, keep comfortable on the ball, and you're going to create chances. I said that against this defence because they're there to be beat. They are there to be got at. And we did that 3 times today. We did that at home. We did that in Turkey. But what I cannot stand is how easy those goals were conceded. 2 big mistakes in a massive game from a keeper who's been at it all season. It's just not good enough. Massive questions have to be asked about this guy. He's been good recently, he has. But the amount of mistakes he's making and the actual mistakes he is making are just not acceptable. They are not acceptable at this level. It's honestly dreadful. It's disgusting. That second one, what was he doing? And then Kobe Minu came on, added a different spectrum to the group. He added more calmness in the game when we needed it. Why didn't he start in this one? He looked like he was loving it out there. Even in Turkey with the hostile atmosphere, he was calm. Didn't make any mistakes when he came on. So I said to myself, Ten Hag had to get it right today. And did he get it right? I don't think he did. I would have started Varane in this game. Because he's played in big games before in the Champions League. Multi-time Champions League winner. Amrabat taking him off when we didn't really need to. When it was a bit okay. No, wrong decision. Take McTominay off and have Amrabat there alongside Kobe Minu and allow Kobe Minu to go forward. Honestly, I could not believe what I was witnessing in that game. That last 20 minutes, I was just saying to myself, how? How have we not scored? How? But it's just these group of players, man. At this level right now, they just don't seem to have what it takes. And if we go out, which, we probably will now go out. We probably will. And it's unacceptable. Finishing bottom or third, wherever we're going to finish in a group like this, it's unacceptable. It really is. First time in the Champions League. Did all that hard work to get here last season. To go out. But, we cannot afford to have these crazy games. So how often do you see that in the Champions League? The same team having 8 or 9 goals. No, not 8. 6 or 7 goals in each game they have. In the group stage. With Copenhagen. With Galatasaray. But, yeah, let's go on to the player ratings, guys. So, Andre Onana for me, 2. 1, because he's cost us that game. Maybe even the whole 3 goals. Because the third one, you can question his positioning. Was a massive game for him today. Absolutely massive. He's installed a bit of confidence in me recently. And he's just shut the door. He's just shut the door on all his fans again. And he's going to come out, probably going to ask for an interview, apologise, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. So it gets a 1. Why, Onana? Why, man? Bro, save the ball. Save the ball, bro. It hurts, man. It hurts. So Andre Onana gets a 1. Wan-Bissaka I thought was brilliant against Zaha tonight, so I'm going to give him a solid 7. Maguire and Lindelof, going to give them both a 6. I was never confident with through balls from Galatasaray with those two there, because there's a mistake there. And maybe personally they didn't make too many, but you just knew they were going to come because of their pace. You just knew they were going to come. So both of them, I'm going to give a 5 each. Luke Shaw, going to give a 6. In the second half, he was getting caught out way too much. And they kept on going down his side, which was a bit worrying because that's where the majority of their chances came in that half. And they could have scored as well late on, and then we definitely would have been out. We wouldn't still stand that 20% chance of beating Bayern and hoping for a Galatasaray draw. Which Galatasaray are probably going to thump Copenhagen, aren't they? So I have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, that was the defence. Midfield, McTominay, I'm going to give a solid 6.5 today. I thought it was good. I did. The goal was a striker's finish, and that's where you need McTominay. We know he's good in those type of positions. If you get him in the box or around the box, he's going to create chances for you. He's going to take chances for you, He is going to score, and he's shown that previous times for us in the last month or so. So we know he can finish his chances. But it's just with the defensive side of things, when his legs get a bit weary, he's really, really poor. So I'm going to give him just a 6.5 today. Amrabat, I'm going to give a 6 as well. Well, 6.5. I don't think he was any better than McTominay. But again, I did think it was the wrong move to take him off late on. So I do think he's really good in that CDM area when we need him. Maybe attacking-wise, left on his own, not the best, but he knows his position and he can help out with defence. So, yeah, Amrabat for me gets a 6. I'll give him a 6. Bruno Fernandes for me gets a 7. I felt bad for Bruno Fernandes tonight. He worked his ass off. He worked his absolute arse off in that game. You have a tracking back. The goal was filth. His all-round game was just brilliant today. And he's going to be fuming as well because there were so many times he should have been played in and he wasn't today. And so he's right to be fuming with that because late on, Pellistri wasted a few chances. Garnacho wasted a few chances. It's just that calmness late on. And I know these youngsters get carried away because in this game, in this hostile atmosphere, you want to prove yourself. But you just got to have that something about you. And that's what experience gets you. That's what 1 year, 2 years' time, if this type of game comes up again, they're going to make the right decision. Because experience does that to you. If you're young and you're still up and coming, you're going to have that eagerness to go and take that shot or to try and score that goal because you want it to be about yourself. But you have to realise the bigger picture and realise that it's a team game and you've got to make the right decision, especially in a big game like this. So, yeah, Bruno gets a 7.5. Thought he was good today. Anthony, I'm going to give a 7 as well. I thought Anthony, that was his best performance I've seen from him in a Manchester United shirt. He was taking on players. He was making the right decisions. Really big improvement from Anthony. And you have to say that when it is there because he's not been good enough for the price. When we have seen him be nowhere near good enough for us, but tonight he was much better. So I'm going to give him a solid 7. Garnacho for me gets an 8 as well. I thought Garnacho was absolutely brilliant today. Was our main threat going forward at all times. The first goal to take that as well as he did, amazing. Like, that guy's the real deal. I've mentioned it before. He's got a massive future at Manchester United, and he's a real gem, and he's going to be a massive star for us. So him tonight, he was really good. So for Garnacho, I'm going to give him an 8. My man in the match tonight. Rasmus Højlund didn't really get into the game, but it was good to have him there. His hold-up play was brilliant. Getting in behind. He just offers a bit more than any other strikers do at the moment. And yes, the goals are very slow at the moment, but I'm very sure the goals are going to come. So I'm going to give Rasmus a solid 6.5. And then the subs that came on, Kobe Manu gets a 7. Again, just so good. Composed, made the right decisions, didn't put a foot wrong. And again, to do that at 3-3, and to do some of the things he was doing on that pitch is just amazing to me. So, yeah, Kobe's going to get a 7. I didn't really notice Martial too much. Had a real good opportunity with like 2 minutes to go, which he just wasted by trying to fake the shot and take him on rather than taking it first time. But that last 10 minutes, I honestly don't know how we didn't score in that game to make it 4-3. I cannot. It's just beyond me. And it's just crazy to me how you can be 2-0 up and 3-1 up and still go on and not get the result. It's just crazy to me because that shouldn't happen, especially with these group of players. But yeah, it is concerning, guys. But Erik ten Hag for me gets I'm going to give him a 7 because you cannot blame Erik ten Hag for that because he had to go through at the end. I don't think it's not on him. The goalkeeper made the mistakes. He's there. He's cost us the goals today, and we have to live with that now. And we're going to be out of the Champions League, which is just crazy to me. We're out the Carabao Cup, we've got the FA Cup to play for, and that's it in the league. So it's looking bleak, guys. But let me know your thoughts down below. Gee, that just hurts, man. It's the same thing over and over again. They just do it to us every single time. They give us this bit of hope, but they just don't have enough about them to get over the line and, see out the game. And that's how it is, guys. So yeah, drop a like. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. But Manchester United 3, Galatasaray 3. I mean, we didn't lose. But it feels like a loss. It does. Thank you. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.